So this video is not going to be a super long video. Well, at the very least, the part with me talking isn't going to be very long. This is actually going to be a video where I'm just going to kind of go through and show you all of the different designs that I came up with for all of the different bead art devil fruit that I've made. Most of the people that have probably come here from Teching know that I have sent him various perler bead art devil fruits that I've made, along with a few other things, like a robin and some other stuff. And this video is just going to be basically the pictures of all of the different devil fruits that I've sent. They're nice close-up pictures of them. They're pretty good images of the different devil fruits, along with the different tags that I made for the devil fruits. These are the copies of the devil fruits that I kept. Because I made like a base copy, and then that was the base for the ones that I made that I sent to Teching and that I can, make for other people if I want to. And I'm going to do them in order of Paramecia, then Zoan, then Logia, and they're going to be in the order that they were introduced. So it'll start with the Gumma Gumma no Mi, and it will end, I believe, the most recent one that we had introduced with what it looked like is Uta's Devil Fruit. I am also going to throw on at the end all the different fan devil fruits that I made. So like my feature one that is for, Anamanda, and then my chocolate one, and my picture one, and the Usagi one, and then the roulette no Mi that's from the One Piece D&D that Teching is a part of. Those were in there as well. So that's basically going to be the video. I was going to show you this very pretty box that I found. I don't know if I've shown this in other videos or not, but found this box at a Goodwill, and it was the perfect box to put all of the devil fruits in. So here is Uta's. I'm not going to show you all of them because they're all going to end up being in the pictures anyway. I will probably end up doing a different video that'll be a lot shorter of a video where I would show off like the robin picture that I did that was the bead robin that I made, and I've made some other bead ones like the berries and stuff like that that I made. I'll probably go through and do those at some point in time. That may end up being another video that gets put up like on a short weekend or something like that, depending on stuff, because they don't take very long. But this is going to be my first attempt at using non-copyrighted music in the video as background music while it goes through all the different pictures. They'll probably all stay up for about 30 to 40 seconds or so, and then move on to the next one. And I'm not going to do intros in between each one of them. It's pretty easy to tell when it flips from one to the other. I figure that if anybody does want to end up making their own, then they can just use these as a design to go by. I went through and I double checked to make sure that I had all of the ones that they've shown what they look like, and I have all of them, I think, barring 3. One of them is, well, 2 of them are from the video games. One of them is, I think, the Bato vampire one that was in one of the games. That's one of the mythical zones, and I just haven't made it yet because I don't care. Because, well, it's not that I don't care. It's just, A, it's not canon. B, I have not seen what it comes from, and guess I'm not that interested in it. The other one is, like, I think it's the paper no Mi or whatever it is. That's also from a different video game, but there was that one. And then the other one that has been in the series that I just have not made yet was the Orochi Devil Fruit. Was the Heavy no Mi model Orochi. And I had thought that I made it, and apparently I hadn't. So at some point in time, the next time there's a whole bunch of new batches of devil fruits that get shown, because I know that Oda will release like artwork of different devil fruits that have been in the series that we just don't know what they look like yet, because I know that's what he did with Robins and Brooks and Choppers and a whole bunch of the other ones that have come out in regards to showing what the devil fruits look like and stuff like that. And he's released them with movies, and like they come out in the magazine and stuff, and then ones that they'll end up showing in in the manga and stuff like that later on down the line, probably, that'll get revealed. And in all honesty, if Vegapunk ends up showing how he made the artificial Paramecia ones that we've now seen demonstrated by Jinbei, and the Kuma ones, so S Shark and S Bear, that we've seen demonstrated by them. Those ones, if he ever shows what they end up looking like when he's making them, I will probably end up like making those because I made the smile and I made the artificial Ua Uenomi as well that Momo has. Those are in the pictures as well. As I said, these are in order by Paramecia and then Zoan and then Logia. And then they're within the order that they are like introduced in the series. And such. So, and there's a whole bunch of other devil fruits that obviously have not been shown yet. Like, just like, we don't know what Lucci's looks like. We don't know what a bunch of the ones from the Big Mom family look like. We got a fair amount of what the ones from Wano look like just because of flashbacks and artwork that Oda released, although we don't know what Kinemon's looks like. We don't know what Raizo's looks like. We don't know what Shinobu's looks like. We don't know what Onimaru's looks like. So there's still a few that we don't know for that. And there's a whole bunch of the different beast pirates, like Who's Who and Ulti, like the pretty much all the Flying Six and the headliners, the Calamities. We don't know what their devil fruits look like yet. At some point in time, I hope we find out what they look like, but we just don't know yet. Although, given the fact that Sasaki's turned him into a Triceratops, I am not going to be surprised in the slightest if it has 3 spikes on it. Just because Triceratops. Or looks like a helicopter. Triceracopter. That was funny. But yeah, we'll kind of see what we have with those ones down the line. And then yeah, I'll probably end up doing a different video where I just end up showing the different artwork that I've made out of the beads in case anybody wants to make them. Just because I had a fun time trying to figure out like how this would look as a devil fruit, how a devil fruit would look as this bead art, because I can only do so much detail with the beads. And some of it's pretty easy, and then other ones it's just like, okay, well, this is hard. And then in regards to the Ito no Mi, so Doflamingo's devil fruit, the string one, that one is not just like I made the devil fruit. It was also I had to like sew string into it, thread around it, and that was not fun to poke through the beads that have been melted together. So yeah, also just like if you do end up making these, if you do, please, tell me how much you like the designs or whatever like that, how easy the designs were to make. But also bear in mind, when you make them, they have to be ironed on the back. So, warning, if you want them to be facing a specific way, you have to take that into account when you iron them, because then they will get flipped over when you pull them off of the, bead stand that you make the beads on. Also, perler beads are pretty easy to find if you go to a craft store. I tend to get mine from Michael's or Joanne's Fabric, which is more of a local thing. So yeah, you can do that in case you're interested in trying to make these yourself. Or if you come up with a better idea for how to do a devil fruit, then that would be perfectly fine too. But these were pretty simple. And yeah, some of them, when you iron them, yes, just be careful, because there were a few that when I made them, they ended up getting a little bit more ironed in certain areas than I was aiming for. So yeah, just warning on that. So yeah, that's this first part is just me explaining that stuff. So yeah, the rest of the video will just be like the different devil fruits going through. So that's what we have. I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy the rest of this video that's basically just pictures. I hope you have a nice rest of your day, and I hope you have a happy holiday season. Bye!